We're going to move on now to the war in Ukraine and Russia pushing forward with deadly attacks. New video of attacks on East Lviv. The Russian offensive showing no signs of slowing down. The immense humanitarian crisis growing by the hour. The United Nations reporting nearly 8 million Ukrainians have been displaced since the war began. Well, tonight, the United States launching Uniting for Ukraine to welcome refugees here. 7 Action News reporter Brett Cast explains this brand new program.
The most recent data from the UN shows that about 5.2 million people have fled Ukraine, and so far just a small amount of those had entered the U.S. Roughly 2 months since the start of war in Ukraine, the U.S. is rolling out a new humanitarian program called Uniting for Ukraine, hoping to streamline the process of welcoming Ukrainians into America.
There's been some good hope that's come over these past few days that this process is moving forward, but there's a lot of confusion. There's still a lot of information missing.
Natalia Gentry is a Ukrainian American and a local attorney. Although she doesn't usually handle immigration, lately it's become a focus, helping friends navigate the process to get their loved ones to the U.S.
I'm being contacted by people that I grew up with, and it's their cousin, it's their aunt, it's people that I know, and it's their relatives that they need to get over here.
But so far, that process has been slow. While data is still being tallied for April, as of March, a few thousand Ukrainians entered the U.S. through a variety of legal channels. But according to the State Department, less than 500 Ukrainians have officially arrived as refugees.
We'd have refugees ask, why don't we come to the United States?
Earlier this month, we spoke to a group of volunteers from a Grosse Pointe church who spent 10 days at a refugee center in Poland. While many European countries were welcoming people in, the center had signs like this telling Ukrainians the site was not able to send people to the U.S.
It makes you sad. It makes you angry.
The advice that I would give at this juncture is to wait.
While thousands of Ukrainians have been arriving at the U.S.-Mexico border hoping to be allowed in, Gentry urges people to wait for this program to start up, saying it's their best bet to bring loved ones to the U.S.
How difficult is it as an attorney to talk to people and explain to them they just have to wait?
As an attorney, you usually are already dealing with people who are having the worst days of their lives. But this is a crisis on a level that, nobody's really prepared to handle. And the desperation over here is intense.
Now, we will have information about this program embedded in this story on our website. And the U.S. is warning about scammers. So make sure if you are dealing with an attorney, make sure it is a legitimate attorney and a legitimate organization. I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.
Certainly important advice. Thank you so much, Brett. Now, if you would like to help the people of Ukraine, we have put together a list of some ways for you to do so. It's on our website right now at WXYZ.com.